Let's go to Mullica Hill, New Jersey. Madison joins us there. Madison, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hi, Ken. How are you?
Madison, I'm living the dream. What's going on with you?
Well, I'm trying to avoid a major disaster.
Okay.
And it has been recommended that we bid in to talk with you on your show.
Great. Is Hubs on the line too?
No, he's with the children.
Oh, he's with the kiddos. All right. Tell me what's going on.
Yes. Okay, so I graduated August of 2019 from a doctoral nursing program, and my degree was for adult gerontology primary care. Basically, I taught for 6 months, and it was a contracted position with 2 different universities, which I enjoyed. But then my contract ended, and I was having a baby. We were working Dave Ramsey's plan to get financial peace and freedom. So I had the baby, and in December, I started to apply for different jobs. So from December until now, I have been searching to find a clinical nurse practitioner position, and I really have not had very much success. But I did recently in September get an offer for a position that would be 1 day a week at an integrative regenerative medicine clinic in Florida. So we live in New Jersey, and this position's in Florida. They've only guaranteed me 1 day a week. But as I've learned kind of more and spoken with the doctor who runs the practice, it seems like something's slightly off, and he may have like financial instability. So I'm worried about actually following through and taking the job. I don't know if I should.
Yeah, I would trust your gut on that. I would trust your gut. There's just too many red flags in the conversation. And even if there weren't red flags, let's just play that out. Let's just assume that it's only 1 day a week, and you know what you're going to get paid for that, I assume. So I understand it's more than you're getting paid now, right? Because you're not employed.
Yeah. Right.
But could your husband move? Could he do his work from there? Or would he have to start all over?
My husband's a nurse, so he can work anywhere. But when we've been in the process of trying to sell our home and find a job for him down there, we found that nurses make significantly less. So even though the cost of living is less, he has a really good job here with benefits.
I think you hold. I think this is a hold. This is, and I know this is hard because I know what's going on with you psychologically right now. It's what anybody would be dealing with. I've been frustrated for so long. I'm highly qualified with this doctorate, but COVID has hit, and a lot of healthcare frontline working positions have slowed because of the lack of elective procedures in certain states, right? And I'm guessing New Jersey is, from what I read, New Jersey's a big time lockdown state. So is that what you're in? Is that what you're seeing? Is that because of the elective procedures being less and less, that's why you're having a hard time getting in?
I definitely think that's part of it. I think some positions that I had applied for, they did away with. Other companies, they've lost so much money that they've just cut back on hiring. Yeah. And then other offices and facilities have said that during this global pandemic, they really only want experienced people.
Yeah.
So I have really gotten very few even interviews or
exactly.
callbacks.
So this is a tough situation, and it's largely, let's chalk that's all COVID. Everything you just listed out, that's all COVID related.
Okay.
It just is. And that has nothing to do with you. And this Florida thing's not a good decision because it's not worth the trade-off. Okay. Yes, you would be getting in, and that's why you're considering it. You're like, oh, I finally got an opportunity. Yeah. But man, I got some bad feelings. I know you do. But the problem is you got a bad feeling. Would you tell you, or do you have kids?
I do.
Yeah. How old are your kids?
So my son is 8 months, and my daughter is going to turn 3 in January.
Yeah, let's fast forward 20 some years from now, okay, just for fun.
Yep.
And your daughter comes to you, and you guys are really close, and you got this great mom-daughter relationship. She comes to you, and she goes, Mom, I need your advice. Yeah, what is it, sweetheart? She says, I really like this guy at college. I really like him. I really like him a lot. But in just having some basic conversation with him at a party or at a friend's house, the way he talks about other people or the way he talks to other girls, it gives me some red flags. But gosh, he's so cute. He's so cute. I really like him. I'd love to go out with him, Mom, but I just feel like it's checking my spirit. What would you tell your daughter?
Run.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this is hard,
Mm-hmm.
just like it'd be hard for her, right? Well, Mom,
Yes,
he really likes me, flirts with me a lot. But here's the deal. This isn't right. You know it's not right. There's all these reasons why it's not right, and we don't take a situation that has got all these things wrong with it just because it checks the box of getting you some work and get your toe in the water. Hang in there a little bit longer. Do not give up the fight. Double down on the proximity principle. I'm going to give you a copy of my book. It's a deep dive. Okay, Madison? It's a deep dive on how to really connect. And even in COVID, it'll work. In fact, I got some emails to read in a little bit of people that are getting great gigs by using the proximity principle, which says in order to do what Madison wants to do, she's got to be around people that are doing it and in places where it is happening. I'm going to walk you through 5 people, 5 places, and I'm going to give you homework assignments that are really easy to do. And if you read the book and do what I tell you to do, eventually you're going to get there, because this COVID thing is the lid, okay? And eventually this lid is going to get lifted. And I don't want you to make a bad decision for your family just because you want to get in. It's not worth it. Just hang in there a little bit longer, okay?
All right. Thank you
read
so
the
much.
book.
I do appreciate it.
You bet. Hang on the line. Madison's going to give you the copy of the book, whatever format that you want.